It is a power struggle being watched around the nation, pitting the NFL players against the league's owners. And it is unfolding right here in the Twin Cities courtroom, and that's where the two sides met face-to-face today for the first time since the lockout over 3 weeks ago. KARE 11's Scott Soroka is live in St. Paul with more. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Rena. You know what? The end result here, federal judge Susan Nelson will take what she heard today and rule on the players' request to end the lockout in a couple of weeks. That's probably 2 weeks. Meantime, 5 of the 10 players listed as plaintiffs were in court. The league's marquee quarterbacks were not in St. Paul, but Vikings Brian Robinson and Ben Lieber were here, as was legendary retired Viking Carl Eller. Lawyers for the players argued a lockout does irreparable harm and brings antitrust charges to the court. League attorneys question the decertification of the players' union and argue this case should go to the National Labor Relations Board.
We're just trying to get the game of football back, and that's why we're here today. That's why hopefully the judge will grant us this injunction so we can start going back to work.
I think definitely we made some progress. We're going to be at the table, and what I'll want to do now is I'll want to bring all of the retirees together, which is what we should be.
We got almost 900 players who are without contracts, and they need to find jobs. They need to try to get on rosters, and every day they can't do that, they're suffering irreparable harm.
We believe that these kind of matters ought to be settled at the collective bargaining table and not in a federal court, and we've asked the court to deny the injunction.
So what does that mean right now? Basically, this lockout will continue for at least two more weeks. It's not great news for the players who obviously wanted to get back to work sooner or later. Both sides say they want to get back to the bargaining table. Whether or not that happens remains to be seen. Rena?
It's turned into a little bit of a circus now, hasn't it, Scott?
It's just beginning. 2 more weeks. We'll be back here to wait for the judge's decision.
All right. Thank you, Scott.